Welcome back, hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Leighton Lake districts in the Hunter called Wild. So we got a couple of coyotes last weekend, as well as a fair few elk with the bow and arrow. I'm going to restock us up on a few things of ammo. Just want to check and see. The Marauder might be able to use a little bit more. The recurve can for... you know what? Yeah, all three there. We should be good with the huntsman for, like, the coyotes if we do come across any more. So let me just stop by here. We'll buy these things quickly to keep going with ourselves. And then head on out for more. So the Marauder is... Alright, that's actually handgun ammo we need for, because it's the 44. And we want the high penetrations. Let's buy... I'll pick up a couple of those, actually. Arrows, I think all I need are... Yeah, a few more of those. I don't need the bolts or the tracer arrows. I think... Yeah, the 420 grain for that is that. And I think I just need more there. And we'll buy a couple of those, just because we might have some bigger game here. So, I think, yeah, that's everything there. That's fine, that's fine. We should be good for whatever we're going after today. Again, I don't have a super specific roster in mind. I would like to try to get some more coyotes if possible. But it'll all depend on what we see as we go off. And it looks like we'll want to go north from the cabins here in Mount Kraken. The wind is blowing basically straight south, southeast. So if we stick to the opposite end, we should be alright for having to worry about the wind and such as we're trying to find the animals. And it's a beautiful morning. Again, the hunting games are just gorgeous. Like the sun coming through there, I am surprised the computer is actually able to handle this nice of a scene. But yeah, I tried recording the episode earlier, but I basically had 20 minutes at night of nothing at all happening. Just seeing a few animals in the distance and nothing I could really bring in, so... I figure we'll start with a clean slate with a fresh morning and go off in a new direction. Way of the Hunters DLC has recently released, but I feel like I'm going to do a couple more episodes on Leighton Lakes, then do Hirschfelden for the Hunter Called Wild about the same length I've done Leighton Lake, and then maybe we'll try out Way of the Hunters DLC. Just because I don't feel as drawn to Way of the Hunter. I think the Hunter Called the Wild, when it comes to like your feedback for what you're doing, how the animals react and such, is much better programmed and tuned. Like having the feedback to know how visible you are and how much noise you make as you're going about, it's fundamental for like helping you out in a game like this, because you're not in the field to really know the audio levels and wind and other stuff like that yourself. This feels a lot more key for trying to play the game better. And it just gives you more immersive experience to let you play whatever kind of hunting style you wish. Like, you can say that Way of the Hunter is more realistic, that the animals pick you up at, like, certain distances super easily. But when it comes to, like, sake of gameplay, you kind of want to have more ways being able to just hunt in a variety. New and different things than having to just try only one method for all species. Yeah, we'll see whatever we can find. I don't really know what's out and about. Main preference to try getting would definitely be coyote, because we only need one more for the main mission. But I don't really think I'll be able to, unless I see it from a distance, I don't think I'll really be able to like call out and get replies from them. Oh, that's just one of those ambient birds stuck down there. Yeah, nice to see a few tracks already along the trail. But we gotta keep our ears open. With how the foliage is on this map, it's more likely we'll probably hear something before we see it. I could try glancing down towards like the water areas and that, but we've spent a lot of time in that area. I don't think we've really been doing too much up in like the mountains and hills. Even if they do... Well, it looks like we have an optional branch pathing. An optional branch pathing off, so we can pick from there. You can tell it's the first recording session of the day. Even with the 20 minutes I've already done trying to warm up. Still not quite doing it. We got some droppings here. We'll investigate, see what the timing says on them. Anything that's very old, I don't think we'll really bother trying to go for. there's no telling just how long they could have been left behind. If it says old, though, we might try pursuing and picking that trail up. Because I don't know if I could go in the encyclopedia and it would tell me, like, what the sort of, like, time ranging is for, like, what each message says. I know when it came to the hunter... Ooh. I saw something. Okay, so we got a couple of moose up here, eh? They're alert, but they're not too picked up by us, because we didn't even hear a warning call go out. So I'm just going to try and see if there might be a bull with them. I kind of doubt it. Oh. Well, there is some... Oh, okay, interesting. See, I'm trying to get... It's the one right beside him I want to see. It's that hind end, but I just can't tell... Yeah, it won't give me like a little more of a refined reticle to spot that one in particular. Because I was going to say, maybe there's a small chance there's a bull with these two. But it turns out... Yeah, she's calm. I just can't tell if he's behind a hill or not, because I'd kind of be tempted... Actually, I don't think he is behind a hill. I think I could try... Yeah, it's going to spook everybody off, but I think we should be fine. I shouldn't put too much pressure on them, just in case they might come back after a minute or two. But shit. Oh, yeah, looks like that did take him down instantly. Again, now that I got the Marauder with that penetration force, it is superb. That's my advice for, well, just... If there is any hunting games that do offer, like, penetration expansion stats, penetration is the one to go for. Because expansion will only work along the full penetration trail, whereas if you don't have a lot of penetration, you're missing out on the power of the expansion. I know I've gone over that a few times, but it is very important to know. And if you do have a certain ammo type you're trying to get towards that penetration thing, try to find whichever ammo you have unlocked at the moment that offers the best penetration and use that. I do kind of wish there was like a simple rifle range on... I'm trying to think if Hirschfelden does have a rifle range. It might. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, just having a simple range that kind of shows you the cutouts and the silhouettes of the animals to help you place the shots better. Because truth be told, unless you're using something that's like really hard sighting, like iron sights on a rifle, or trying to use like archery equipment without the electronic one I'm using, it can be a little hard getting the shots to be placed in quite the right spots. Once you kind of know where the lungs are to each species, it shouldn't be too bad to line up and get those nice vital shots to put them down quick. Like, I don't know if this shot actually got through the heart, or it might just be the lungs. But we'll come investigate and see what's going on with the group that fled off after the shot. Because again, it may be possible they'll go out for a while, stop, and then try to be drawn back because it is a feed zone. And the wind completely shifted on me. How did the wind shift that heavily? Because, like, when we were going up, I could have sworn it was down southeast-ish. Because, like, were leaving the branch of the outpost there. I decided, you know what? It looks like south-southeast. We'll go straight north. No, now it's completely northwest. Like... Isn't there supposed to be, like, prevailing winds at play, so it should always be from, like, west to east-ish? I don't know, man. It just feels like the wind does whatever the hell it wants. Often towards, like, pointing to animals we're trying to sneak closer to or bring into us. That darn animal compass. But yeah, that looks like he was a clean kill, went down instantly from the shot. We'll just check and see where it says the shot did hit from him and like what it went through. So like him going down this quick, I thought he would have ran a little bit, because I thought I was going for lungs, but maybe we actually got the heart with him laying down. Nope, don't need those up. And we're basically along the trail. We're just going parallel with it, and then we'll meet it up if we keep going. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh. Okay, I guess I just managed to clip the heart, so that does explain why he went down as quick as he did. And yeah, it looks like he was just about turning in for a little rest, or maybe even trying to scratch behind an ear. But we'll take that. Oh, and we leveled up again. Now, I don't know if we'll get any points or anything for it, so let's just see. Skills, no points available, perks. We actually do have 1 perk point. Now, I don't know where I want to throw that into, though. It's like the archery tree's maxed out. We don't really use shotguns, so that's not going to do much. Handguns, the ability to sprint isn't bad. Like, and rifle, the only thing we really have is the focus shot, which... yeah, it's only with Iron Red Dawn holographics, so like, using scopes as we are, that's not going to do much. So you know what? I think we'll slap that into the, that right there. So then we could look again, quick feet, which only with handguns or survival instinct. That might not be bad, but we haven't really had the animals be like that aggressive to us, so I think more so it'll be trying to get the ranger up, and maybe we can work with that for like some weapons more. It's like the zeroing at the bottom right there, I kind of forget I have it on most of the time. It's one of the things I do think Way the Hunter actually did really well was having how much of an adjustable zero you could when sighting down the weapons. And with the new ammo types, or the new ammo system they put into it, it might help out so that way you can try a few different weapons more so, but again, with the animal AI being how it is, like, I could always lower it down to a lower difficulty to try getting the other hunts in. Maybe that is what I'll do when we approach the next DLC, is I'll lower the difficulty down once again. I shouldn't say once again, but when we do return to the game again. Because we bumped it up to Ranger, I think it was, after we had done... It was one of the DLCs, but I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it might have been after the Alaska map. Or was it after Matariki Park we put it up? I can't think now. I know we didn't do it on Transylvania. We didn't do it on... Okay, I'm trying to remember. When we first did Way the Hunter, we had played on, like, I guess the normal difficulty it has. We kept that through for that first map. We kept it up through Transylvania. I think it was after we had done the Alaska map, I bumped it up for... Was it Matariki Park, or was there another DLC? No, I think it was for Matariki Park, because I think it was the Alaska and Matariki Park, and then we've had the New Zealand DLC, and now the Scandinavia DLC. I'm also going to try... Let me just see what happens if I try a bleed call out here. That's one thing I said I should try doing more, is trying to use the callers just as we're wandering about, because we might get responses because of the level perks I picked. Nothing there, but let's just try a random elk call. Seems like they are a very vocal animal. Okay, and now the wind has flipped completely again, like, by 90 degrees to the northeast. Not sure what all was going on. I mean, the Hunter Called Wild still has its bugs and jank to it, sure, but oftentimes there's at least stuff you can kind of address and get to stop going on, or you have some, like, input to help resolve stuff. Like, again, the caller getting stuck to constantly being used, or things like that. Yeah, you know, let me just get a little bit of glassing done while we're coming up to this area. Although it doesn't really look like there's too much going on, eh? Yeah, I haven't heard any warning calls. I don't really see all that. Ooh. I was going to say I didn't hear much, but that was a warning call from Whitetail. God, again, you don't think a deer would make noises like that, but they do. And it can scare the crap out of you when you're not expecting it. I'm just going to see if I can get into a bit of cover and try to pick out what direction that actually came from. Because that's probably a call from the group that we took that buck from. Yeah, see, I don't think the wind was what caused that to, like, hiss at us. I think it's somewhere over here. But I'm not picking up anything, like, I can see through the bush in that. I didn't really hear, like, it running off. Actually, I should bring that screen up. There's a lot more info it tells you. Yeah, you have a full stat breakdown on the weapon, like actually recoil, etc. And if you're changing out the ammo types, you also have that co-op too. That's kind of... Oh, there's something else making some noise too. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not hearing or seeing anything else after that warning hiss our way. Kind of want to see if I can get it to trigger again so I know a little bit more of like what direction it might be in. I thought it was just over to our left here. Now I haven't heard anything else. What is this need zone? Is this eating or resting? Okay, well that was a rest zone for moose, but it's way past that time, so we're not going to have any luck here. You know, I'm going to start working my way to the right, get back onto the main trail. Just keep my ears open and try to hear anything else. Yeah, it's quite possible it actually had hissed and then bolted on us, and I just didn't hear it running off. Okay, the wind is really doing some dumb stuff. Like, it went from, like, again, pointing west-northwest to northeast, and now it's flipped over there again. Oh, that's not the direction I was expecting it from. But you know what? I'm actually kind of glad it is going up behind us like that. Because that is perfect for, not having to worry about the wind if we can pull it in closer. We actually have, like, perfect little shrub of cover here we can use. It actually does register. Not... Yeah, we have to be, like, super squished into it. It's kind of weird. We can get, like, the almost full negation if we're in certain spots against that little thing, but we'll probably just worry about using this one right over here. And we'll save that rifle, because that's for if we find another coyote. Again, it does feel a little odd. They want you to use the 270 for the coyotes when it's super overpowered for them, but we'll just do what the mission asks if we have the chance. For now, let's see if we can pull that buck in. Oh. I had a chance of spotting something over there, so it might be on its way. Oh, there we go. Okay, actually, that's a feed zone. So it's probably going to be the case where I don't think I will be able to call it in. So I'll have to try sneaking closer and then taking a look to see if I can find out where it's laying down, or... I do admit, it's weird that it's called a feed zone, but the animals are... Well, that one at least looked like I was laying down and taking a bit of a nap. Yeah, let me try getting in closer and see if I can spot through this little herd that's here. Might be able to pick out a buck and take it. So we'll just stay nice and low, crawl our way to the tree here. And once we're in the cover of it, we'll probably look at crouching to stand up a bit. Okay. Going try a quick shot. I think that actually worked out pretty well for us. Yeah, he went down there, but I don't think I was able to get the second buck that we saw going up with them. Thought I'd try it just a case to see. But with the direction we're going, we're probably not going to stick around here for them to come back. But yeah, I think I managed to clip him with a lung shot just as he was on that angle running off. Yeah, he's down right there. Again, the Maraudy, now that we've got the proper ammo for it with high penetration, it's a beauty. It just is a little bit of a pain to get it to, did I hit him with a second shot? Oh no, it's just a high bleed rate. I was going to say, it looks like I almost got him twice. But yeah, we managed to clip... Ooh, I'd say, yeah, just clip the lung, but it was enough to take him down quick with it. Overall, it doesn't look too bad of a specimen. He was only silver rating, but still good to take. So, a couple whitetail bucks. We'll get back to the trail over here and keep going up north. In fact, I'm going to sprint us a little bit just because we don't have to really worry about being picked up by anything with that gunshot going out. But I like the combo of bow and rifle, because there's certain things with the certain animals you'll see where it's like, oh, I'd love to get that, but I don't know if I can get through or get close enough with a bow to get it, so then that's where the rifle fills in. And if you're after anything like close range, that's where the bow has pretty potent power to use. I kind of like the idea of, instead of just taking these super long shots that feel like super easy shooter game style stuff, you have to have a little bit more tact and strategy to plan out and work your way close. Ooh, for a shot. Okay, we got a lot of things around the area here then. Because that was another warning call. I do have to mind the wind, because now it's pointing directly south again. But yeah, oh, there we go. Okay, so there's one up there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, a lot of does here. But no buck that I'm seeing with them yet. Oh. You know what? Yeah, it takes him down instantly. Oh, there was another buck in that grouping. But again, this is also why I like having more than just a rifle, because it can be so easy to... Oh, there's the animal. Boop, there you go, you got it. I haven't really tried shotgun hunting, like using buckshot or slugs. I feel like for the power they probably produce, it might be an interesting mix that feels more like, kind of like a bow gun in a way. Where it's like, you have to get the proximity of a bow to get the shots out. But the power is basically that of a rifle, so as long as you can get, like, a decent placing of it, you can guarantee you'll probably get a decent, a pretty small track to get the animal down. At least that would be my thinking. I haven't actually tried it in practice, and maybe that's something we'll do in the series sometime, is try working up our shotgun score. Okay, so we've had... Well, this is a turkey rest area. That buck we took down should be just ahead up here somewhere. I think he was back behind this little bit of a birch grove. Yeah, there's the body there. No idea where we scared the rest of the herd off to. I don't know if that would have been a better scoring male that we didn't sight. I could have probably waited and tried to see if there was anybody else behind him, but I figured since we had the shot chance coming up, we might as well have taken it. And further back than I was planning, but it was at least enough to put him down, and we did get all the harvest checks clear out. Yeah, so let's get back to the trail and follow that up further north to see what else we can get. I thought the episode was actually going on a little longer than it has been, but we've actually been able to get an animal every 10 minutes so far. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going. But yeah, let's just find the trail, and then we'll keep working our way up along it. I don't know if we'll get lucky and come across anything else that will, like, let us know it's in the area with sprinting, but gunshots usually do kind of clear a fair vicinity. Oh, I'm actually way off. Okay, hang on, I gotta work my way east more. Kind of goes to show you how easy it can be to get lost once you go off trail in the bush. You think you know where it's going to be, but you don't really have any tells unless you actually do literally see the trail itself. There we go. Yeah, coming into some nice areas up ahead here. Again, we've done a lot of hunting around like the marshland sort of flat areas. Kind of feeling like we have... Probably take the western path here and go up along this edge. I don't know if we'll be able to get all the way up there. But maybe we'll try sticking out there for some different animals we can possibly get. We made it to... I heard something else walking for a moment there. Made it up to Willipig. I think there's any animals on Layton Lake that we haven't gone for. I think only the rabbits might be the last species of animal we haven't actually taken one of yet in our series. Because we've gotten bear, we've gotten coyotes, we've gotten red fox, we've gotten moose, we've gotten elk, we've gotten whitetail and blacktail. We got the turkeys. Yeah, I think that might be the only species we have yet to get a member of. I have to try to keep the ears open in case we can hear any, like, thumps or whatever from them. Go for that. That looks like it takes a pretty sharp left here, so let's just shortcut that. Oh. Oh. Okay, she's a bit far off, but if we keep going up this way, we'll likely be able to intercept her. I might be able to get her straight along this little opening here. Hard to say. It looks like she went for a little bit of a trot, so we'll probably have to call her up along the trail. I am thinking I will go for another rifle shot for her. Okay, I think this will probably be close enough for her to start possibly getting called in. I should also just do a quick check, make sure there's no other bears that could come from different angles while I'm focused on the one. Oh, speak of... Okay, that's only a 2, though, so our 3 is somewhere up ahead still. Yeah, that's a bad habit I have, is I'll see one animal and I'll, like, hyper-focus on that one, so I get caught by surprise by things to the left or right. I know it's a bad habit of mine, but I don't know if I'll be able to break that with practice. Well, I probably could if I had the focused mindset to keep that in thought. As most of the time, I catch my mistakes, but of course I'm too lazy or don't really have the focus to keep them in the forefront and try to be better. That goes for every series I've done. Now, I don't even know if she is getting pulled in by our caller here. But I should keep an eye for kind of where... Yeah, that's the one I want to keep an eye on, or like some idea of where it is too. Because I could be calling both in, and I might get kind of squeezed or flanked by them. Kind of caught like a pincer. Bear to the left, bear to the right, me in the middle, and that's... not so good. But I'm not seeing that other one that we spotted first. I'm kind of even tempted of maybe being ready with the bow and arrow. I was like, if they both are coming in, if I could get a really good heart shot and put them down instantly, whichever one is like going to be our first target, then the other one might not even get spooked off. So yeah, she's only 2 minor. The other one we saw was like a 3 very easy, so probably only like a bronze ranking if we do get it. But still, it'd be good to try to get whatever opportunities we can. Oh boy. Okay, let's get that and that. I remember the keybinds a little bit, but yeah, she started sprinting at good speed there. Kind of what I'd expect more for like a predator be drawn in by like a call to do. Because you imagine they'd both be curious about trying to get a meal, as well as just trying to... Oh. Yeah, see, like it's saying you gotta aim above that, but... Okay, that should be a lung, though, so I'm expecting her... Yeah, she went down right there. So we can actually work it going up... This actually is going to work out perfectly, I think. Okay, the other one that we were after is somewhere up ahead. Warning call did go out. There she is. Okay, I don't like the way the wind's going, so I might just try to take her with the rifle here. No, I don't exactly like the wind, how it is. Shoot, what are you up to? Okay, I think that was a good call. That was a good shot. It looked like it dropped down to like 50-75% in the top right there. Oh, I think... Okay, no, it's just the trail there. So we'll get her here and then go follow up with that one. But I think that's 2 bears, basically back to back. Another benefit of the bow is being able to pull off little things like this where you can get them pretty easily between. Yeah, a little high for trying for the heart, but you know what? Still not a bad outcome. Take that. And then follow up with this one over here. Not a lot of experience reward, but that might be from it not being like a high-scoring animal. Now this... I think it is a lung shot. Oh, yeah, it is, because she's down just ahead. Yeah, vital organ hit. Perfect. Ooh. Oh, it's just... Okay, it's just a female mating call. But you know what? We'll... Or should I end the episode a bit early with what we've got? You know what? Nah, we're going to keep going for a few more minutes. We're on a bit of a roll here with how we've been getting stuff. Let's keep at her. Oh, this one... Right through the back end there, eh? Okay, well, we'll take her. That was another silver. I didn't even think to check and see how I'm doing for the one mission to, like, spot fur types. No, it says 2 out of 3, so you know what? They probably counted. You know what? I'm not even going to select a mission to be on if I can. Okay, I guess we'll keep that one open, just because... I do like having the mini-map, but because of all the text wall of the one requirements for it, it basically blocks the map you're trying to look at under it. So yeah, we'll try going up a ways, see if we can spot where that whitetail call came from, and see if that doe has any bucks with her. Oh. Yeah, there is a buck over there. I can't quite see him yet, though. He's somewhere around that area we're looking, but... I'm surprised that he picked us up. Makes me wonder if he's a decent scoring one. Because I don't know if he ran off. Okay, I'm not going to try to alert them anymore to my presence, but I'm going to try to just speed up to get... Oh. Ooh. He looks like he's... I thought he'd be a lot better than just a miner, but you know what? I think we'll go for another quick, Yeah, I dropped him instantly. And there was another buck in that grouping, too. So I'm... Alright, I gotta remember, after I take the shot, to just stop moving. Don't pursue immediately. As that might help stop the animals from getting super pushed by our presence. But yeah, there was still another buck somewhere in there. Even for, like the antler rack on this guy, as we were just looking at him, didn't look too bad. So he'll probably just register as a silver with being like only like a difficulty 2. But I don't know, I feel like he might be silver bordering on gold. We'll have to see once we catch up. Well, not really catch up to him. It's not like the dead thing can run away on us, but we'll see when we go collect him for the harvest. Yeah, we're into Heighton River area now. So it does seem like if I'm going to go on to hunting adventures, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. is a great time to go out. Not really go out at night. unless there's like specific nocturnal species, I think we have the most luck just going early in the day when everything's starting to get active and moving. But what we'll do is we'll collect this guy and the episode here for today. And then that way, as I like maybe come back and hide in a bush while I'm doing the recording capture stuff, maybe those animals will come back and we'll have a chance at that other buck and see how he stacks up. Yeah, we got him down instantly. I don't know if I placed it through the heart or I just clipped it with the shot, but I think I've got the placement of them pretty well and down now. The only issue comes up when it's trying to use, again, the bow without a good sight or trying to read the sight quite right. So, let's see how you stack up. Yeah, I thought he was going to be a gold. Like, look at those antlers. That actually looks really nice. I think I'm actually going to save that harvest. Oh, and you actually... I'm kind of surprised you do get a cash reward still from saving the harvest. I know the taxidermizing, or making a taxidermy of it, does cost more. But I didn't know that just saving the harvest would go and give you a cash reward as well. Oh, we even... Oh, God, that's another good-looking one, too. But he's pretty far out. Okay, you know what? I am going to get into cover here and just try to let my recording stuff go through quickly, if possible. I don't really have any way to speed it up, but... yeah, we'll see how things go towards next episode and maybe get our chance at a few more animals really quick. But thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of The Hunter Call of the Wild for today. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.